Hello everybody and welcome to another one of Chris's beer reviews. I picked up a beer at the LCBO called Banks. It is a Caribbean lager. At the back here it says this is a legendary Caribbean beer brewed under sunshine and blue skies and celebrated across the region. Brewed and bottled by, and then it lists a lot of different places that I can't pronounce. It doesn't really say on here the brewer per se. So if you want to find out who the brewer is, you can go to banksbeer.com. I'm assuming that's probably the brewer, but can't be too sure. So yeah, Banks. So yeah, I guess Caribbean lager is just the type of beer, and Banks is the name of the brewer. Not so shabby. Alright, I'm going to be keeping this cap because I don't have a Banks cap. See if I can pop it off. If there's any more left in my lighter. Smells very skunky. You have your very light, traditional looking beer color. Yeah, it smells really skunky, kind of like a Pilsner, except we're dealing with a lager here. And you know, I heard something that was quite amazing actually. Usually when you get that skunky aroma or that skunky taste in your beer, it's because beers that are packaged in green glasses actually change or alter the taste when they're left in the sun. So it's quite possible that this strange looking colored bottle might have something to do with how this tastes. Well, it definitely tastes like a Caribbean lager. I don't hold that against it whatsoever. I'm saying this because I've been to places like Cuba and in Mexico, you know, very rarely in my life, but I remember what the beer tastes like in those really hot, sunny places, and this resembles that quite greatly. It doesn't look that way, but it is. It tastes quite carbonated. It doesn't go down very smooth. It kind of there's kind of enough carbonation in there that it feels like it's going down like a pop. Um, yeah, if I could relate this to any beer, um, I would probably relate it to a beer that is called Carib. Um, you can find it in your local beer store in Toronto or Ontario. I'm not really a big fan of it. It's if I had to choose this type of beer, I would still lean more towards a Corona. In fact, if I were to put a lime in this, it would probably taste better. So I don't really have very much lace. It's very heavy on the lace. Lace comes down very fast. It's very, for a very light tasting beer, because of all the carbonation, it actually tastes really filling. You know, it also kind of has that taste that you get when you drink a beer out of a can. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna make this one short and sweet. I know this is gonna taste the same all the way throughout. I know I'm not gonna really be able to pick up on anything that sparks my interest in here. It's not bad. I'm not downplaying Caribbean lagers. I'm just personally I'm not a fan of that type of beer. I'm gonna finish this, but slowly and on my own time. Uh, for what I've tried for Caribbean lagers, I'm gonna have to say that I'll give this a 2 2.2 out of 5. Oh, got something in my eye. It's not your average Caribbean lager. It's, I guess, that really tinny taste that I'm picking up in there, like as if it came from a can, is kind of taking away from, you know, its qualities. Yeah, sorry, I got something in my eye here, people. Woo! All right, well, thanks for joining me in another one of Chris's beer reviews. Yeah, if I find any better Caribbean lagers, which I know I've had, I will keep you posted, because I don't think I've done a single review of one yet. This is my first Caribbean lager review. All right, people, cheers.